Hello, happy Vlogtober day 8. 8? Is it? 8? Yes. Yeah, right? Day 8. Sure. Why fuck not? Day 8. Or is it 7? Who knows? I lost count. I think it's 8 though, so we're gonna say 8. If it's not, then it's not. That's what's up. Anyways, I am vlogging kind of late. I mean, not like late in the day, but later than I usually vlog. Literally have the same joggers I had on yesterday. I've just been working because I told myself I have to finish a piece before I start something else. So the smaller piece that I showed you guys, Macklemore F or Wise, that I showed you guys that I was working on the other day with like the orange in it and stuff, I like completely changed. I didn't like where I was going with it. I tried like 4 or 5 different things. Damn it, Sonny girl. I tried like 4 or 5 different things with it and it just was driving me crazy. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna do this instead. So I unraveled it and started something new, but now I'm almost finished with it. So praise baby Jesus, it's almost done. The problem while I'm doing it is that, and this is why I said the other day that I was going to start sketching stuff out first, is because I make it up as I go, and I'll do a row of something or do something, and then I'll change my mind and not like the way that it's coming out, and then I'll change it and like have to unravel it, and it's just a whole thing, girl. So I'm going to start sketching this shit out first. Aiden's little friend, he's not little, he's ginormous, but the dude's like 6 foot tall or something. Aiden's friend, when we went to the Renaissance Fair, I was talking about calligraphy, and we stopped at like a vendor that had like calligraphy pens and all this stuff, and I was like, I wish I knew how to do calligraphy. I wish I could write well. And he's like, oh, I have a calligraphy book that I'll give to you that shows you how to do calligraphy. And I was like, oh, really? Cool. So yesterday or the day before, when I was picking Aiden up from school, he brought me this little book. He's like, here's the book. And he brought me this notebook, and it was a graph notebook. And I was like, oh my God, this would be so perfect. Because not for calligraphy, not for what he intended it for, but it's like this, like a, what are those called? Like the big yellow pads, yellow pad. What are those called? They're called something. I know you guys are screaming it at me in the comments. What the fuck is that called? Legal pad. That's what it's called. I got it. It's like a big legal pad, but it's graph paper. So I think that'll be better because the bullet journal, the pages are so short. It's hard for me to like graph stuff out the way I want to. But anyway, I did not get on my vlog until now because I like have not felt the greatest today mentally. I'm suffering with a little bit of anxiety because we have, if you guys remember, few vlogs back, I was talking about Aiden is in the 8th grade and they have a trip to Washington, D.C. and tonight is our meeting for that trip, and I am stressing the fuck out. Like, not over the meeting, like the meeting I don't care or whatever. It's not like about being around the people or any of that. It's going, because we, if he goes, and he's not going without me, I've made the decision, like, if I cannot go and chaperone, he will not be going, like, point blank period. I can't. It's, we found out that the trip is 5 days. I have never been away from Aiden for more than a day. I have never been away from Tim for that extended period of time. So if Aiden and I go, it's not a big deal, but I have a little bit of anxiety just about me and Aiden going because I've never been away from Tim for that long. Well, except for once when he went to Florida with his uncle for like a week or something, and that might have only been 4 days though. Might have been 5 days, but that was fucking 14 years ago. It was when I was pregnant. I was either pregnant or Aiden was like a baby or something like that. But that was the last time that I was away from him for more than a day. So I'm just a little stressed out over it. Got a little bit of anxiousness over it because I don't know, it just fucking stresses me out. And I was talking to Tim, I'm like, what are you gonna do while we're gone? And he's like, I don't fucking know, like, sit at home. I said, because he was talking about, oh, I'm gonna have a house party, just fucking around. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have a house party, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I don't even have enough friends to have a house party, whatever. He's like, what would you do if you came home and there was, like, shit in the yard? And I was like, I would flip the fuck out. Like, I would hurt you if I came home and the house is fucked up. I will still hurt you if I come home and the house is fucked up. He's like, well, I'm not an idiot. Obviously, the house isn't. What do you think, I'm gonna party? I said, I'm not talking about partying, dude. I'm talking about picking up after yourself, Aries monster. He's like, I pick up after myself and blah, blah, blah. And I'm a lot better now because he used to not, like, pick up after himself at all. I mean, he would, like, trash our house and we would get in fights about it because his mom, like, basically did for him what I do for Aiden. I'm a lot harder on Aiden than his mom was on him, but his mom did everything, like, did his laundry, did, you know, his dishes, up until he was, like, into his 20s. Like, she would do his laundry because he was a painter when he was younger for his dad's company. So, and they used to work out of town. She would do his laundry, fold all of his laundry up, and pack his bag for him, pack all of his painter whites for him, like, in the bag, and up into his 20s. So, he just never had to do it before. So we used to get in fights and stuff about it because I'd be like, I'm not your fucking maid. And he, over the years, has gotten so much better, but he's still a fucking Aries. So, like, he leaves shit out and doesn't even, like, realize that he does it. So we had this conversation, and I said, he's like, oh, I'm so much better now, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you are. You do pick up and, like, after yourself so much better, and you help me clean and whatever else. I said, however, just throwing this out in his example, because when he got his little water filter in, you have to, like, put it in boiling water before you, like, start using it or whatever. So he decided to boil water in a cup in the microwave. When he was finished doing that, he left the box to the filter sitting on the island. He left the microwave door open. He left the cupboards open where he had gotten the cup out. He left the cup on the counter. I was like, this freaking dude. Is that my friend Emily? No, it's not. I said, and I told him all that. I was like, you left the box out. You left the cup on the counter. You left the microwave open. You left the little grate that sits inside the microwave on the stove. You left the cupboards open. And he's like, okay, that's not a good example. He thought it was funny, though. I said, I'm just letting you know that, like, stuff that you leave laying out or along the way doesn't, it's not going to magically pick itself up when we're gone. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know. Okay? Hold on. BRB, I got to run through the pharmacy real quick. Okay. Anyway, so we were talking about that, and I'm like, he goes, have you ever seen that video on Facebook where the guy is, like, talking to his wife, and I can't remember if it's, like, dishes or laundry or something. Like, I think the one thing's, like, dirty dishes, and he's like, oh my God, you're not going to believe this. Like, I dirty the dishes, and when I put them here, they automatically get clean the next day. The next day, they're, like, magically clean and put away. And she's like, you're serious, right? You can't be fucking serious. And he's like, yeah, there's some kind of dish fairy or something like that. And she's like, just, like, the look on her face, obviously. It's like, what the fuck? So, I was like, I'm just throwing it out there that stuff's not going to magically clean itself up, because I don't think that he realizes what he does, because I'm literally, like, walking behind him and picking it back up. So I'm a little bit OCD, like, not extreme, but, like, I feel like a lot of that has to do with why I don't get a lot done, because if I see something out of the corner of my eye that's, like, messy, then it fucks me up. Like, I do not go one day without sweeping. I'm constantly like picking stuff up and cleaning and doing laundry and like it. I don't know. I feel like, what the fuck do you do if your spouse works full time and you work full time? Like, my level of cleanliness, like at the cleanliness level that I like to have in my house at all times, I feel like if I worked full time, Tim works full time, would not. There's no possible way that would be achievable. Like, we would be literally doing nothing but working and cleaning, because I feel like I clean a fucking lot, dude. Like, every day, a couple hours a day, I'm cleaning, I'm doing dishes, I'm like wiping shit off, I'm like wiping down walls. I do have 2 big giant dogs though, so that is a lot to do with it, and I am deathly afraid of my house smelling like dogs, or like being like, if I took my dogs out and went through and cleaned my house, I feel like, I hope, you'd never know a dog lived there. You know what I mean? And that's like why I get so crazy and tedious about it, because I don't want my house to smell. I don't want there to be hair everywhere. And my dogs shed like fucking nuts, dude. Balls. They shed like balls. It's crazy. So I'm constantly like sweeping that shit up, wiping shit off on the counters. Eden and Tim are constantly like leaving shit laying out. Like, that's what I mean though. Like, I feel like he doesn't realize the things that he does because I go through and like clean it up afterwards. I should literally just go one day without doing that and show him, like, look, this is what the house looks like when I don't do that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I'm super nervous to see if we're gonna go or not, because as I said, if I can't chaperone, we ain't going. And I have a feeling that, like, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just fucking crazy, but I just have this weird feeling that every mom is gonna want to chaperone, and there's not going to be room for every kid's parents to go. You know what I mean? Like, not every kid is gonna have a parent chaperone with them, so right? I wouldn't imagine. Like, I wouldn't assume that there's no way they would let every one of those kids, because it's the entire 8th grade. Like, you can't have any, you have to have a certain grade point average. You can't have any demerits. A demerit's like if you fucking have detention or, you know, do something bad or whatever, that's a demerit. You can't have so many absences. There's a lot of stipulations to it, but a lot of the kids, like, especially in Aiden's grade, are really good kids. So I have a feeling like a lot of kids are going to go. Well, maybe not necessarily, because it costs a lot of money to go. Like, Tim's friend, his kid is 2 years older than Aiden. He's a sophomore, which I thought he was a freshman, but I guess he's a sophomore. And he takes Latin because he's really smart too. So he takes Latin, and apparently they are like going to Greece or something like that for Latin class, and it is $4,500 for this kid to go. $4,500. 4,500 bucks for this kid to go. And his fucking asshole friend like made the kid pay for it himself, because he has like a stock, you know, whatever, savings account or whatever for his kid. And he like took it out of his kid's savings. I was like, that's so fucked up. It's like his kid's college fund, and he took the money out of his, and he was well capable of paying for it himself, but he took it out of his savings and made him pay for it himself. I don't know. I just thought it was fucked up, because it's like for school, you know what I mean? And that's like his college fund. But whatever, it's his kid. He can do what the fuck he wants. Maybe showing him some responsibility by making him pay for it himself. But anyway, and I have no clue, the paperwork didn't tell us like how much this trip is. I want to say it's $800 though. I feel like for some reason somebody along the way told me that number. I don't know why I have that number in my head. It could be more, it could be less. I don't know. And they do like lots of things throughout the year. When you're in 7th grade, there's like cards and stuff that you sell, and when you're in 8th grade, like, my freaking kid is so irresponsible, Like, they just had this big Yankee Candle sell thing. You know how the kids always like sell shit for school or whatever. They were doing Yankee Candles, and Aiden was supposed to turn his order form in yesterday and did not do so, nor did he turn it in today. And his grandmother and his Aunt Becky ordered candles from him that they are apparently not going to get. But and he didn't even like try to sell them, and the reason is because they don't get any money for it. Like the cards, so they have these little cards that they sell, that the cards are like $5 or $10, and it gives you, it's basically like a coupon card. It gives you discounts on restaurants and, you know, certain things through our town. It gives you like all these discounts and stuff. Well, the cards are like $5 or $10, but the kids get $1 per card that they sell. $1. There isn't that many fucking people in our town, okay? So if a kid really busts his ass, really tries hard and busts his ass and sells, I don't know, 50 to 75 cards, he's getting $50. Like, that just seems so minuscule in the grand scheme of things. Like, to pay for an $800 trip and the kid gets $50 from selling these fucking cards, like, it just seems asinine to me. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know anybody that's ever went on this trip. I don't know, like, what all it entails. So I guess we'll find out at the meeting tonight, which I'm super nervous. And the reason why I'm nervous for the meeting is because it's going to determine, the meeting is what's going to determine whether or not we're going to go. So just making me a little nervous, and I'm a little anxious today. So that's why I like haven't really been on camera today, because I've just been like real, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've talked to Tim quite a bit today, but I've like literally done nothing with myself. I have the same pants as I had on yesterday, because I woke up today and I knew that this meeting was coming and that we were, you know, gonna do the do. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Do you guys have TikTok? I feel like I want to download TikTok just to watch it and make fun of people, because I always see all these people like cracking on TikTok. I always hear Jenna and Julian talking about the TikTok. But here's the thing. I'm scared to death to download it. What's this? This is a big old letter. I'm like scared to death to download it because okay, so my niece, like when TikTok first came on the scene and it was all like just little kids on there, my niece had it, and my sister said that she's seen somewhere that like when you have TikTok, it like records everything. Like, records your conversations, like basically like the government watching you, that TikTok did. So ever since she told me that, it has made me like scared to death to order it, or I mean to download it. So I'm like, I feel like I'm missing out though. Am I missing out? Y'all got TikTok? It just looks so good. Like, it looks like some real entertainment. Because I had watched, did you guys watch Cody Co? What is all this? Oh, they're trying to get me to get a credit card. That's what it is. Good news. They've been pre-approved. I don't want your bitch ass credit card. Merit bank. Anyways, oh, yeah. Cody Co's video, him and his girlfriend were like roasting e-boys or something like that on TikTok. And I'm like, oh my god. And I've just seen like some of the videos that they put up on the book that are like that have come from TikTok. And they're hilarious. Like, cringy? Yes. But hilarious. So hilarious. And I'm like, should I get it? But then I feel like if I download it, like, it's probably going to be the devil. Because I'm going to sit on TikTok for, like, ever. Whenever I have a free space in my day, I'm going to be on the TikTok. And then I'll end up turning the TikTok on and watching 72 TikToks and not getting nothing done for the next 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that may... Oh, or may not happen to me before, multiple times that's happened. You know what I'm saying, girl, where you get stuck on the gram or something and you're just scrolling and then you look at the clock and you're like, oh my god, it's been 3 hours. What the fuck am I doing with my life? That is why I, like, don't really fuck with social media that much anymore, because of that. Oh, I got some Express coupons. Let's see what the Express has. Yeah, that's, like, why I don't really fuck with that. Because I'm like, dude, that will be me. I will get on there and I'll watch everybody's stories and do all that stuff. And I just feel like I'm somebody that has to be constantly moving or constantly doing things. And, I mean, that's not going to work. I feel like he can't see me. That's really not going to work either. There we go. I'm somebody that, like, has to be constantly moving, constantly doing things. And I feel like when you sit on social media and you scroll, you don't get nothing done. You don't do anything productive. Look at this cute ass sweater. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's a cute little outfit. Look at that cute little outfit. That's a cute outfit. I need to go fucking clothes shopping so bad. It's been so long since I've went clothes shopping. Why am I getting a Dell magazine for Dell computers? Probably because Aiden's is a Dell. Aiden has a Alienware computer. Dude, I don't know what I'm going to get my kid for fucking Christmas, man. Like, the dude has everything. He's got a PlayStation. He's got an Xbox. He's got a Wii. He's got a Wii U. He's got a DS. He's got a DSiLPQ. He's got it's PlayStation VR. Because you think the next level would be VR, right? He's got that, which I'm about to fucking sell because he doesn't even use it at all. Literally doesn't use it at all. Like, I think the last game he got was the Rick and Morty game, and he played it for like 2 days. God forbid he plays something that makes him get off his fucking ass and move, you know? But, yeah, he don't really use it. He had to have it. Me and Tim, okay, so when did we get his VR? Was that last year or the year before? Whatever year it was, they were like, you know, they had just come out or whatever, the PlayStation VR, and we were like, oh my god, we're going to PlayStation VR, and we told him we weren't going to get it for him because it was really expensive, but we wanted to surprise him. We told him we couldn't get it because it was sold out, because it was sold out, and we looked everywhere for this bitch. Motherfuckers were selling it online for like $800. Screw you people. And then I was like, let's just check, what was it, Myers, I think it was. I was like, let's just check Myers, just in case, just to see, because, you know, nobody thinks about going to, like, the grocery store and buying a PlayStation. So we go to fucking Myers. They literally just pulled it off of the truck, just fucking set it out, and the girl that was working back there, we asked her if they had them. She's like, oh my god, we got one in. And they just pulled it off the truck. I just remember seeing it. So I will go back and get it for you. And we were like, oh my god. Because the guy at the game store was like, you're not going to get one. Like, it's point blank period. You just give it up, basically. Because he's like, because he wanted one too. And he had been looking forever. So we ended up calling him like, yo, we got one at Myers. You might want to check and see if they got one coming on the next truck or something. Because this was like, you know, a while before Christmas or whatever. But they were sold out. And what's it called? GameStop said that they didn't even... Hello, it's the next morning. And I am looking right. Just right. I've been up for a couple hours. It's like 7 something, and I've been up since 6. It's almost 8, but I just wanted to get on just to end the vlog because, so apparently so the last clip got cut off, right? And I came back on and was like, yo, my fucking camera overheated, blah, 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 and talked for like, I don't know, 5 more minutes or something. And apparently I didn't hit record, or it just didn't record because the clip is not there. So, and I was gonna, and I even said, like, in the missing clip that I was gonna get back on that night. And let you guys know how the meeting at school went. And by the time I got home, it was like after 9, and I realized at one point in time throughout the day, I had thrown my video up and just set it to auto publish. So while we were in the car, I got on my phone to look at comments on the new vlog and realized that it had a little thing on my, what's it called? Creator app that said that it was rejected, that it said it was rejected. And I'm like, excuse me? Why did my video get rejected? So I came home and I looked, and lo and behold, I fucking uploaded the same video as yesterday. Like, how am I so dumb all the time? Like, seriously, I don't think you could get much dumber than this right here. Like, how did I upload yesterday's vlog? So when you upload the same video twice, YouTube will not let you upload the same video twice. It will say that it's a duplicate upload, and it'll reject it and not let you publish it. So when I got home last night, I was like, oh my god, my vlog's not up. So I had to hop up on there and figure that out. Import it from my computer. Because the video that I had edited hadn't even been imported into my computer, or off of my computer yet. Had not been imported from Final Cut Pro to my little folder that I save my videos in. Hadn't even done that, and that alone takes probably like 20 minutes for it to import. And then I'd throw it up on YouTube, which takes like half an hour to upload. So I was like, oh my god. So I did not get back on last night because of that. And I just made this video right here, this clip, I just did this, saying, oh, I didn't get back on last night because of this. Because I thought the fucking clip where I told you that I had to go because I didn't want to film at school, look like a pedo, was gone. Gone when I got there. Or I thought that it was still there, and it was gone. It's way too fucking early for me to use brain cells. Anyways, so because I still want to be backlogged, I'm just going to end the video here. This is going to be a short vlog. Most of my vlogs are like 30-40 minutes. Today's vlog is just going to be, oh, I guess it is kind of long. Damn, I fucking talk a lot. It's still like, it'll be less than 30 minutes, maybe. But I just wanted to come back on and let you guys know what was going up. So that way I'll still be backlogged and won't have to continue, like my vlog today will go up tomorrow. And I'll probably talk today in today's vlog about the meeting from last night. Because we have found some shit out, girl. Found some shit out. I feel a little bit better about him going to Washington, but there are some stipulations and some little tidbits and bits along the way. But you'll have to wait until tomorrow's vlog to see that, okay? Sorry, not sorry. Keep you coming back, right? Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm real tired. I think I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. I have one, but I'm gonna have another and get started. I'm finished my piece from yesterday that I was talking about. Dude, I woke up, my allergies beach. My eyes, look at this eye, are so watery. I don't know what it is about my allergies. It's always my left eye that waters and stuff. Do you hear my nose? I mean, it's just like on a constant run. I woke up this morning and sneezed like so many times that I did like a double sneeze where like you're sneezing so much that you don't even get the first sneeze out and the second sneeze counts and you're like, it's like so bad. Okay, I'm gonna go. Anyways, my piece, Jesus, I just ADD girl. My piece from yesterday, I finally finished. And I'm gonna start a new one today. Okay, So I need to get started on that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Peace, love, and chicken grace. Girl, I am out.